Hello, today I'm going to show you a short version on how we could use electron configuration to identify the element. So this is our week 11 NTI material. Okay, we were learning about electron configuration. And just as a review of what electron configuration is, when we look at this, we see a couple things. Okay, first we could identify what the energy level is. We could also identify the number of electrons in each orbital. And in our lesson during the day, we went over what the orbitals look like. And this is where we figure out the type of the orbital. Okay, if we were to look at everything on the periodic table, you would see it looks much like this picture on the right. The s orbitals are over on the left. The d orbitals are covering the transition metals. You have the p block. All right, the p orbitals have a lot of the non-metals in them, and then the f block for the lanthanides and actinides at the bottom. All right, and we talked about how if we start with one, we got to go through each level before we could go down to the next one and go through that one. Okay, so if we were to write an electrons in each orbital configuration for an element, this is what it would look like. It always starts with 1s and it keeps going until it ends up with its spot. In class we talked about how that is kind of like you trying to find your seat at a football game. You know, on your ticket you have the section, row, and seat number. All right, well, that's what electron configuration is. However, what we're going to practice that is how to identify which element is being represented. Okay, so if I look at this electron configuration, E-config, if we want to say it short, all right, the first thing that I need to do to identify the element is down here at the bottom. All right, we need to add the number of electrons in each orbital. That's the top numbers. So if I were to add up all these right here, the top numbers, I would get a sum of them. So if I add this up, 2 plus 2 plus 6 plus 2 plus 6 plus 2 plus 10 plus 3, I get 33 as a number. All right, and note, I'm not adding up the bigger numbers. I'm only adding the top ones in superscript. Those are the... Okay, so once I do that, I move on to step 2. I'll look up the atomic number on the periodic table. Okay, well, we said we had 33 electrons in those orbitals. Now, we know that the atomic number is the same as the proton number and electron number in a stable atom. So that means if I have 33 electrons, then 33 is my atomic number. So I look at the periodic table, and I can see right here, there's 33, which means I am looking at arsenic. Arsenic, As, has the atomic number 33. Okay? So then I know that this is for arsenic. All right, I added it up, and I know that this has the atomic number of 33. And it matches the numbers up top. Okay, all I did was add them up, and I was able to figure out the atomic number for what this is. If you have any more questions, please talk to your teacher, review the lesson and your notes, and then good luck.